So before you start your homework assignment, which I'm going to give you here, plus it's listed, I wanted to go over a few of the problems and explain them a little bit better because I know there's usually confusion on ones like this. So I'm assigning you 17 or 9 through 24 are the odd. So 17 is one that you'll have to do. But I want to do number 18 here as a way to show you how to do 17 and 19. Okay. So it says rewrite the expression in terms of ln4 and ln5. So you want to break this up into 4s and 5s. Now, to be honest, 17 and 20 or 19 are a little bit easier than 18 and 20, but so I'm going to do 18. So what it wants you to do is first thing is take the number and break it up into 4s and 5s. Well, you'd have to think about 500 a little bit here and break it up. I'm going to help you a little bit. It is 5 to the third times 4. How did I get that? Well, 5 to the third is 125. 125 times 4. Okay, so I just had to break it down and get 5s and 4s for 500. Okay, so then we're going to use our properties, which say when you have a multiplication, it breaks up into an addition. Again, we're not using a calculator. There's no real context of why to do this. We're just working through the properties. The other thing we don't want is we don't want an exponent because it wants it in terms of ln of 5. So we don't want to have a power of 3. So I'm going to put the 3 out in front. 5 plus ln of 4. Okay, so that's the idea with problems like 17 and 19. And like I said, 17 and 19 is easier. You can see 17 here. You probably already have an idea. You know, how would I write that in terms of 4s and 5s? Well, 4 times 5. Then what am I going to do? All right, I'll leave you guys do that one. The next ones that can be a little confusing are 21 and 23. I'm assigning you. I'm going to do 22 to explain it. So it says approximate the logarithm using the properties of logarithms given that log base b of 2 is about 0.3562, log base b of 3, so on, log base b of 5. So basically what that tells me is this. Don't worry about the base b. Is, again, we're just using properties. I need to break this up into 2s, 3s, and 5s. Now, you don't have to have all of them. Like if you look at 25, you're not going to have a 2 or a 3. It's only going to be in terms of 5. I'll give you a hint. That's 5 squared. Okay? Now, for mine that I'm going to do is 30. I'm going to write it as log base b of 2 times 3 times 5. All right, that's how I get 30. All right, well, how does that break up? Log base b of 2. Oh, my b should be a little bit smaller here, sorry. Let's do that again. Log little b of 2 plus, now I'm writing b's, log base b of 3 plus log base b of 5. Okay, so what? Well, up here it tells me the log base b is that, so that's 0.3562 plus, and then the log base b of 3 is there, is 0.5646 plus, and then log base b of 5 is 0.8271. Now we add all those up on the calculator, 1.7479. Okay. All right. So that would be the idea. Now I'm going to give you a little hint on 21 because I can see where possibly some of you would be a little confused. I'm going to make up a different problem. Let's say I said log base b of 9. Okay. It's similar. So I would write log base b of 3 squared. And then what do I do with the power? Well, I move it out in front. So 2 times log base b of 3. So what does that become? That would be 2 times 0.5646. I just did this now, but I would just multiply those two and get the answer. You want to do something similar for 21. All right. Again, these problems are not that important in terms of long term of what we're doing with things. It's more about just playing with the properties here. All right. All right. So those are it. The rest of the problems I'm going to assign you here, you can see listed down below, and I'll have them, of course, posted. 9 to 24 odd, 37 to 47, and 48 to 56 all. Those problems are the ones like the last two examples in the notes, where you're expanding out. Okay, those are the more important ones. I'll also send you the answers to these so you can kind of check how they're doing. All right. As always, if you have any questions, you're struggling with it, please send me a note, send me an email. All right. The only way to do this is if we kind of communicate here what you're having troubles with, so I can help you through it. All right. Take care.